Please be seated. Thank you very much. Mama Susan, the family, Your Excellency President Kibaki, fellow mourners, we gather here today, Mama Susan, to join you in mourning and to condole with the rest of your family on the passing of a father, of a husband, and of a true nationalist of this great country. On my own behalf, on behalf of my family, but also on behalf of millions of Kenyans who could not be with us today, but I know who have joined us in spirit, please accept our condolences, our sympathy, and know that our whole nation stands behind you and your family. But we are also here to celebrate life. We're here to celebrate the life of a man who was not just a father, who was not just a husband, but a man who truly stood for what Kenya is supposed to represent. He epitomized what Kenya is supposed to be. A man committed to hard work, first and foremost. A man who was caring and considerate of others. A man who was willing to sacrifice, the word sacrifice, to make life better for others when he never needed to do so. A man who was willing to sacrifice all his property, his wealth, for the sake of a better Kenya. I'd like you to name one individual in Kenya today who behaves in that manner, and I'll be very surprised. Hakuna wameisha. Today, everybody is for themselves. Kila mtu na chake. There is a lesson to be learned here, especially us who are leaders. What will we be remembered for? What will we be remembered for? Are we ready to sacrifice in order to ensure that we leave Kenya a better place than we found it? Are we ready to commit ourselves to hard work? Are we ready to surrender our desire for personal gain in order to ensure that there is prosperity for all? These are questions I would leave in the minds of everybody in this room. These are questions I would leave in the minds, especially, of leaders. For me personally, I can say that I have lost a father, I have lost a friend, but most importantly, I've also lost a mentor. Because if there's one thing that we can say about Kenneth Matiba, which is something that we can't say about many of his generation, he wasn't intimidated by youth. He was willing to nurture, to grow, to mentor young people. I saw Kengangi here being introduced to speak on behalf of the youth. But I think now, Kengangi, we should be mentoring the youth behind us. Because truly, that is a sign of leadership. Leadership is not scared of handing over, of training, of teaching, of motivating others to be better than they are. And I think that is one great lesson, especially for those of us now who are our age. Let us mentor a new generation of committed, young, dedicated Kenyans who can live up to the ideals of this great man lying before us. I don't want to speak for long. We have heard history. We know him. We will miss him. We will miss him, but we shall never forget him. May God bless you, and may God bless Kenya. Thank you very much.
Right, President Uhuru Kenyatta concluding